Hi, I'm John.
And I'm Ted.
And welcome back to Awesome Quest. Shit has hit the fan. Look at that bright red moon.
Like the Blood Moon in Legend of Zelda.
Fluffy! Arthur!
Breath of the Wild.
Here we go.
Oh, he's summoning Calamity Ganon, you guys.
Oh, thank goodness.
And this is, again, another touch point that, a reason I love Tales villains is, like...
They're usually well-intentioned extremists.
They're usually well-intentioned extremists who are also,
Arthur!
like... What's the good word for it? Like, to put it another way, I guess, is his goal is to end the demon infection. So what does he do? The most extreme thing to stop it. For instance, you're about to see.
Well, I do know what his end goal is.
I don't.
Demon Blight is spread by malevolence, which is negative emotions, I think. So basically he's gonna try to strip humanity of its free will. That is his end goal.
Well, that's a lot.
At least as far as I can remember from the playthrough I watched back in 2016.
Sounds like the United States political system, am I right? Sorry.
I mean...
I'm a little feisty right now. But yeah, welcome back to Tales of Berseria. We're still trying to get to the co-op part.
Yeah. So we're gonna probably upload this all in one day.
Yep. We just wanted to try and make sure that, like, the episode length wasn't too long, so you guys can, like, watch it at your own time. Like, don't get me wrong, we don't expect you to watch 2 hours potentially worth of content in one go. Like,
yeah,
if you have time, 10 minutes at a time. But, like, we'd appreciate
There is something
we
that
don't
we
say
can
this
do,
very often, but we'd appreciate if you like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah. There is a new system, I'm not sure if we can use it yet, that basically allows you to, like, bookmark specific parts.
Ooh.
And, like, the scroll system. Have you noticed that on longer videos?
Yes.
I don't know if we, as a super tiny content creator, can do that, but I'll see.
Yeah. I see it a lot of times on, like, music collections. Like, I was looking... Last night I was looking up, like, Irish jig dance music, because we're having a party in D&D tonight. Like, literally, we're gonna have, like, a shipboard party.
Nice.
And I was trying to figure out what song he might play. Well, it's time to get serious, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, can you imagine your brother-in-law doing that to you? Like,
Yeah.
and you've looked up to him, it's like hero worship levels of respect.
It's also assumed that he cut off her hand, but we don't really get a good look at that.
No, yeah.
It's the opposite of Berserk, where, like, he literally cuts it off with the broken end of a sword. Because, like, you'll notice they frame it. They frame it so you can't see it, which is, like, simultaneously that's brilliant, but, like, I get it. They were trying to get a T rating, I bet.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. This is where we get to me, like, going, all right, Christina V, this is what I love. This is what I love when you do.
She's very good at it.
She's very good at, like, the Berserk hatred. She does it very well.
Character.
Look at that arm. Oh, that score. That score, though.
Who was the composer for this Tales game? Let me look at that up. I don't think it's Motoi Sakuraba in this one.
Oh my god, it's such a lovely fantasy world.
Is it?
She hungry.
It is Motoi Sakuraba, the guy who did the first Dark Souls games.
Oh, no wonder this.
Yeah.
No wonder the music fucking slaps. Alright.
He does a lot of the Tales games. Like, he did Symphonia too, I think. A bunch of them.
Yeah. Just a really good composer.
Alright, have you listened to the Gwyn Lord of Cinder theme on its own?
Yes.
Brilliant.
Oh yeah. This, that composer is one of those, like, you sit down and you listen to the music and you're like, oh no, this is perhaps one of the most glorious things ever.
Take a look around.
There's an interesting analysis of Gwyn's theme. It's like a 17-minute music analysis of each individual element.
This sucks.
Yeah?
There's her friend. There's the other villagers. She killed them all.
Kill every last one of them! Dimitri, what are you doing here?
Demon blight has spread through the village.
Actually, Dimitri, in his angry boy
Do not
phase, would do really well in this setting.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
persist.
In fact,
I
Dimitri kind of looks like a blonde hot boy who's
Like
played
Aizen?
by,
Aizen, yeah. Taliesin Jaffe?
Taliesin Jaffe.
Jaffe? It's Jaffe, okay.
Yeah.
I don't pay attention to the names of voice actors usually, so I don't know how to say their names. I'm sorry, you guys.
It's okay. Taliesin's one of those voice actors who's just... God, A, he has range, and B, he's just such a good actor. I love listening to him talk. He's just got such a beautiful cadence to the way he speaks.
behold my answer. Velvet.
Ah yes, because stabbing someone answers why birds fly.
I ask no forgiveness. The sin is mine to bear.
And he's still not nearly as cool as the other Artorias, you know, John.
That's true. The other Artorias is a mad lad. Quite literally.
Yeah.
He's completely insane.
Man, the Abyss fucked Artorias up.
Yeah. And her personal abyss really fucked her up.
Yeah, it
'Cause now
actually
we
is
cut-
kind of, isn't it? And
Now we cut to 3 years later.
level up, happy little ring and jingle.
Level up for the nup tup. Nup tup. And that's battle difficulties.
So did my world come to an end.
And this is where I'm suddenly super invested.
Long years.
Because, as I said in the last episode, I have a type, which is
Darkness.
morally gray, tends toward violence. And this entire story is like a, hey,
Devouring
the world
demons.
hates people like us, so we're going to kill the
So,
people who hate us.
If you prefer, like, inclined towards violence, you might not like Vinland Saga then.
Kill him.
Actually, after a certain point.
Oh, really?
The main character becomes a full pacifist.
Well,
It's his getting over his need for revenge.
Yes. And
He
don't
spends
get me wrong,
several years as a slave.
I will-
It's- I think you would like it though. The
I
way
would
they
probably
execute
still
it
like
is-
Vinland
well,
Saga.
I don't want to say I prefer Vinland Saga over Berserk or Berserk over Vinland Saga because they're both amazing.
Yeah.
But because Vinland Saga comes out regularly and Berserk is so irregular, I feel more invested in Vinland Saga.
That's totally understandable.
So I like it. I feel like I like it more than I do Berserk because I'm more invested in it.
Yeah. I understand that. I think I would like Vinland Saga, again, for the same reason I would probably like Berserk, which is the main character
He's an angry boy.
is morally gray and violent.
And you would also love Ashlad.
Yeah.
Where is he? First, there will be a test.
Oh, right. I got.
She looks kind.
Decide if you are
Her design
worthy
kind of
to
reminds me of Pyrrha from Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Yeah.
I still think she looks better than Pyrrha though. Like, must be the outfit or something.
Burn like the sun. Photon blade.
Well, that didn't work.
Burning wing.
There we go. If you do
I
that,
like the butterfly thing on clothes like that. Is what it reminds me of.
If you are
I gotta pick that up.
I will kill you. Ready yourself.
So now I gotta beat the snot out of her.
Ah, camera.
Yeah, I will admit, like all Tales games, the camera is a little funky.
Nice.
Come here, lady.
This is the part of the game we'd normally be talking over because of the fact that, otherwise would be kind of paying attention to the story.
Yeah.
But right now I'm starved of topics.
Yeah, that's okay, though.
Why are you
Vinland Saga, let's get back on that.
You noticed. Well
The
done. You passed.
author did studies, and I don't know if he actually attended
course.
university or anything, but he
His mom
did a
would
study
never
abroad
be
in, like,
so weak
Norway,
as that.
Denmark,
I am his Moloch.
the
no
area where the
longer.
story takes place, basically.
Yeah, that's rad.
First, let
Did
me
his
tell you
research,
what
that's
has
what's important,
transpired
man.
these past 3 years.
Makoto Yukimura, I believe. One moment.
There are exorcists
gonna be angry at
now
myself if I got the
throughout
name wrong.
land,
No worries.
challenging the reign of
What's the name of the
demons with the
mangaka
help
for
of-
that?
Tell me.
I will admit, the weird
Tell me where
the weird
Artorias
design
is.
choice in the past 4 years where, like, any
You may
character
find him in
who
the capital
has, like,
city of Locus
magical
in
abilities or
Midgard.
demonic abilities or something like that,
It is
having
Makoto
two-tone
Yukimura.
hair, I'm not a huge fan of that.
You won't stop to listen.
That has become
I can
common,
tell you
hasn't
what
it?
was
Yeah,
you
and it's
saw
specific,
that
like,
night.
it's, like,
Like the
Demon
color-
Slayer. All of the really important characters and all the
night,
demons have
the
two-tone
ritual
hair.
he performed
This game, all of the
shifted the very
Molochs
course of the
have
world.
two-tone hair.
And
A
one of the
host of
colors is
Malachim
symbolic of
descended.
their elemental affinity.
Exactly.
Their strength,
Um,
the emergent exorcists quelled
I've
the
seen
demons'
other
mind.
anime that do it. I just can't think of them off the top of my head.
Now, he
I'm not a
serves as
super
leader
huge
of
fan
the
of that
Exorcist
specifically
Abbey,
because,
an
like,
institution that enjoys the
guys, we
unconditional
got over
faith
that in the
of
Yu-Gi-Oh
the
era.
kingdom and
Like,
public.
Yeah?
don't get me
A
wrong,
shield to
you can
guard the
have
people
your main
and a
character can
sword
have
against
crazy
demons.
hair, but, like,
Artorias
don't make it so
Colbrand,
colorful that,
Lord
like, if he
Savior.
were in a crowd of normal people,
With power
he
stolen
wouldn't be
by
getting the shit kicked out of
sacrificing
him.
love,
Like, because Yugi should have gotten the shit kicked out of him for his hair.
Indeed.
Don't, like,
But his
bar
power
none. It's
is
just,
not yet
yes,
absolute.
he should have gotten
Man
his
can
shit kicked
still
in.
be killed.
Just
He
based
did.
on
He
his
was
hair.
bullied a lot.
Why
He
are
was
you
bullied a
doing
lot, but it
this?
was because he was small and
Make
weak and a
successful
baby.
escape from
Have you
this.
seen Yu-Gi-Oh!
I'll
Zero?
explain.
Or Reddit even? Like the stuff that was before the proper series?
Oh,
Escape.
yeah.
So
He
that's
just,
your
like,
game.
the Pharaoh straight up murders
Fine.
people.
Yep.
I don't care what the world thinks of me. What matters is my
And I don't know if that
vengeance
even
against
is considered
Artorias.
canon anymore.
That's all.
I don't think it is to the story proper. But I liked it more.
Mm-hmm. Did I mention to you that I rewatched all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Recently?
No, you didn't.
Yeah. I watched all of the
I've
original
shattered your
series
yoke.
from season
We
1
must
to,
hurry.
I think it went to season 6?
I don't know.
And I watched all of it. And I have to say, like, despite how stupid it can be, it was still quite fun to watch.
Yeah.
Because, like,
I play
Despite-
Pot of Greed. Oh, what does that do?
yeah. Despite the fact that it's, like, goofy as hell, it is still very fun. Okay. Check for items. Always check for items. Always gotta check for items. My completionist brain.
Well, remember, we're also trying to get progress.
Yeah.
But it doesn't take too much time, so...
Yeah, like, I could probably... I'm gonna try and make it as quick as possible.
Now, grinding enemies, that would be the issue.
Yeah, and we're probably... This game is definitely gonna have a lot of combat, specifically because it's Co-op Friday, so, like, we gotta do the thing that involves the co-op, but, this is definitely probably gonna be a long-form series.
Yeah, longer episodes and...
We're gonna try and stick to 30 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think we want to go any further than that. The only reason we're doing it in this one is, again, it bears
We're
repeating.
uploading, yeah,
We're uploading,
up
like,
to the point where we get...
up to the point where we get the second character.
Yeah, and then we're stopping because I don't have my controller with me.
Yep. And from there, we're gonna see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
No one raised the alarm.
I also
can see
love
that.
Take what
how
you
the
need
skits
from
are
here.
done now.
Yeah.
They're like very cinematic. And I appreciate that.
It looks like they kept prisoners' effects in.
Oh, important moment.
Rope. This will be useful. Quite a blade.
Look at how beautiful that sword is.
Storm
That
Howl.
little JPEG of the
doing
sword,
here?
yeah.
It's so beautiful.
It's too big for me.
And she's like, nope.
You're not taking it? It's a celebrated masterpiece.
And if I can't use it, it's worthless.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, she's pretty rad. I don't know how I feel about
Her
outfit.
That's
to the
one of
point
the
where
big,
I'm
like,
tempted to get the DLC to change it.
That's, I think, one of the big things I heard a lot of people
Alright.
talking about when this game
Are
first
you
came out.
ready,
Was like,
then?
what the fuck is she wearing?
Right.
But then again, the previous protagonist, Mia, wasn't much better anyway. I'll look up a picture.
Got him.
Yeah, it's Mila Maxwell.
Yeah.
You didn't even
What's her art?
flinch.
We could throw it in the
already
we
did.
could throw it in the episode
I
too.
am his Moloch no
And,
longer.
by the way, Velvet looks like a combination of Mila and the other protagonist, Jude.
Yeah.
Because Jude has black hair.
Is there a ship waiting?
Yeah.
So you already know we're
Like, let me
on
look
an
up Jude
island.
Mathis really quick.
Yes.
We're just gonna
I've
throw
learned
up
that this
Tails.
is a prison
Art.
Protagonist arts,
for
yeah.
criminals.
Throw up Lloyd
There are
Irving.
scores of
Look at
demons
him.
locked away
Look at that dumb boy.
Yeah, but this is
Demons
Jude
say lots of
and
things when they
Azalea
don't want it
1.
to
Okay.
Gets a swanky new
The
lab
prison
coat
has
in
docks
2.
at both the front
Oh, he's a
and
little hot
rear
boy.
entrances.
Because he's actually a
Our
doctor.
ship is on the backside.
Like, you have an actual certified
Got it.
doctor in your
The back
party
docks.
in
Look at
that
that.
game.
Up. Lloyd Irving's back. Look at that Lloyd Irving. Look at how dumb his face is. Look at how
Lloyd.
hopeless and earnest he is.
I love how he started the game being completely okay with murdering people.
Oh, he was a monster.
Not a monster. He didn't enjoy it.
No. But he was not a good dude. He was like a pretty bad dude.
Yeah.
And like toward the end of the game, he was like, "I will
Oh.
never kill anyone again."
Nah, not quite that big of a difference.
No.
but
I'm exaggerating for sure, but can't go over
He
there
grew
yet.
up as a person.
Yes, he
went
definitely
from not caring about anyone but a specific set of people and
What is
himself
this
to
thing?
caring about a lot of
That's a
people
special mask
and understanding
model.
that his actions
Think
had
of them as the
consequences.
souls
Yeah,
belonging
he
to a
he
family
grew as a
molecule.
character, and like I'm
They appeared all over
oversimplifying
after
it
the
and making
Advent
fun of
3
him.
years ago.
It's more because I love
Another
Lloyd. I really
Yeah.
do.
Advent. If you collect
I
enough of
love
them,
I
you
love
might be
making
able
fun
to
of the
solicit
characters
the
I enjoy.
cooperation of a Moloch family.
But like
And I'm supposed to take
that
your
is the
word for
biggest
it.
strength of
I'm
Tales
not
games
forcing
is
you
they
to do
take these
anything.
characters
Whether you
who
collect
are
them or not
initially
is up to you.
already fairly
I
good
might as
characters.
well
Like
pick
for
them up.
instance, Velvet's not
I'll
a
use
bad
every tool at
character,
my disposal.
but she is very
Indeed.
one-dimensional.
You'll
And
have
what
to if you want
the
your
way I
revenge.
describe it is, over the course of the 200 hours it'll take to to beat a Tales game, you will unlock the layers of the character's personality.
You'll peel back the onion that is their character arc.
Exactly. Until
Oh, Shrek would be so proud of me, you guys.
right until you reach like layer 50 and we finally get to see the reason they're like this. And it does take that long. Like it
God's
does
coming.
take that long
mean,
to
you-
eventually
You
get
already
to
know
it.
the reason Velvet's like this, though.
Yeah. But like no, like the other thing is
path
like
around
we're
the
also
island is
as
off
she
limits now.
as she grows,
ground's
she's
weakened
probably
and
going to
collapsed.
become a better person.
Mm-hmm.
Like same with Lloyd. Like we kind of start out knowing most of Lloyd's story.
We think.
Yeah. And as he grows, he realizes like, oh,
Shortcut
like
to the docks.
the designs
Under the
were
watchtower.
people.
Yeah.
Like
He starts off thinking, oh no, they're just monsters in half-elf form.
yeah, and then he realizes, oh no, like these are just people.
Yeah.
And I've been killing them.
Yeah.
And then from there he realizes like, well, I can't just kill them. And then he realizes, oh, they're being controlled by this other group. No spoilies.
Yes, sir.
All the spoilers, what are you talking about?
The designs are being controlled by this group,
Crucius.
who is, god damn it, who is
This isn't
actually
going to be
evil.
easy. Then we'll need
Yeah.
reinforcements of our own.
Crucius was just
Word
bad
south.
dudes.
I would say most of them,
They should be on this floor.
Most
They're-
of them were
Not
manipulated
involving the
and
other
lied to.
prisoners.
yes,
Right?
I'll use any
because then
tool
you
I
have, like,
at my disposal.
one of the 4, like, Seraphim in that group isn't even alive. They're trying to resurrect her, which is Martel.
Yep.
Kratos, massive spoiler on that one.
Yep.
He's a broken man. He thinks his wife has, well, he knows his wife has been killed. He basically is the one that killed her.
Yeah.
Because she turned into the same kind of monster that we brought this up earlier. Regal's wife, Persea's sister, turned into.
Yep.
Because of human experimentation done by Crucius well, done by the designs on order of Crucius members, because one of the 5 design Grand Cardinals is actually a high-ranking member of Crucius as well.
Yeah. We are going to have to take a pause between episodes at the end of this one.
I like Tales games, they're cool.
Tales games are awesome, man. Like, I wish I had had access to more of them. Because, like, as a kid, I played
We're finished here.
Symphonia. And when I say kid, I think we were in the 13 age?
It came out around 2003, 2004 for us, I think. Maybe 2002. And we would continuously play it on and off, I remember, till about 2005.
Yeah.
So I would have been about 10 in around 2005.
In which case, I would have been...
You would have been about 14.
14? Yeah. Yeah, it also came out at, like, the right time for me. Like, it's, like, it was just such a good game. And then I played Vesperia when it came out on the Xbox.
2008, 2009-ish?
Yeah.
I think.
I may have played it later then, actually, because I don't think I had... Was it on 360?
I think it was, yes.
In which case, then maybe. I may have played it at that time. I think Sam was the one who bought it, though.
You serious?
I would not be surprised, because I remember watching him play it.
And
Yes, 2008.
Yeah, and I never ended up beating Vesperia, as far as I remember, just because I didn't have time to, like, invest in it. Which is why, like, I really would like to play Vesperia as well.
I have the
channel
definitive
eventually.
edition on my Switch.
If we... Maybe I should get it on the Switch,
I mean, I already have it, and it's... I have a physical copy, dude.
Oh, in which case I'll just borrow. Because we may not want to do a ton of Tales just because of how dense these games are.
Yeah.
It may take a little too long.
One game at a time.
One game for sure. Unlike how we ended up recording a bunch of Bloodborne and still haven't released it because we're waiting for like, us to actually get to a point where we're like, okay, we have time to actually release this.
I'd say once you're done with Dark Souls, we'll start uploading Bloodborne. And then, of course, once we're done uploading Sonic Forces, Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, we're gonna concurrently do Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2 from here on out. Which means we're gonna have like Dark Souls weekends, which
Dark
are gonna
Souls
be
weeks, yeah,
a lot.
Like, yeah.
So you're leaving them all to their fates. I told you, we'll use any tool I need.
She is something.
Yeah.
I gotta get all the items.
She's an angry elder sister who's been snubbed by life.
Yeah. Are you into her because she's or something?
I mean, yeah. Also, she looks like she could kick my ass, because that's also something that appeals to me for some godforsaken reason. Also, she hits the physical, like pale skin, long dark hair.
Yeah.
Which also is something I find very attractive, so... She kind of hits it all, and I'm like, oh no.
Oh no, she's my type! Yeah.
But she's also a character who would have no time for that shit.
Oh, for sure. I don't mean to, like, get all of the stuff, but, like...
That's fine.
I am definitely one of those people who's like... Hey, I know they say these copper coins are worthless, but... if I keep collecting them...
then why would they be in?
If I keep collecting them, maybe if you get 100, something happens. Like, that's, like, where my brain is at. Treasure chest. Thank you for the battle boots. Which I think I'm... I think you already have a
pair, yeah.
Yeah, I already have a pair equipped. So there's also the mastery system, which as you fight, your equipment gains mastery points.
Oh, I think that was actually in Vesperia as well. Or something very similar, yeah.
Okay, God. It's been so long. That you just have these, like, really cool...
At the very least, it was on weapons, I remember.
Have I... Yeah, I've explored all of them now. Because that was the third one. My brain. My brain!
Dear me, not a word of apology?
Hey, it's a JoJo character.
Yeah, she... Oh god, yeah, she is. I love her, though. Also, her skirt is ridiculous.
Her skirt
just
is books. She's a D&D wizard.
No worse.
From a really over-the-top
Prison
campaign.
cell.
Yep.
You see why I'm not feeling well.
Is she half
And
elven?
you are?
I don't know.
You asked.
I don't think elves are a thing in
Thrilled
this
to
setting.
introduce to you the
'Cause she has
wise
pointed
sorceress
ears.
who travels the 11 seas, who scoffs at the might of dragons.
Like I said, I don't know.
None
I
other
don't
than the
think elves are a thing in
acclaimed,
this
the
setting, so...
illustrious Magilou
Experimentation of some sort? I can't remember.
JoJo pose.
Yeah.
Magilou?
No, Ma, like soggy shoe or doggy do, or call me any of those things and I'll turn you into a froggy stew.
I love her.
She is quite mad.
I also have a thing for over-the-top theatric blondes, so...
Can be so
This
tragically
game does a lot for you.
Yeah, it does!
But hey, like I care.
Oh my god. And she's just like, well,
Oh, that's a waste of time.
that was a lot. That was a lot of human interaction just now.
So,
I can't believe she snuck up on me. Who is she?
This is no ordinary prison.
This game is
You must be
bananas.
cautious. Trust no one.
it
Oh,
is.
She
it's
said
so...
she's a powerful
I know I
witch.
keep saying it,
Did
but
she
like
have
it
a
feels so
mala
good to be
tethered?
playing these
No, I
again.
didn't
Mhm.
sense Malakim around her.
Oh,
She's an
I got a big
ordinary
grin on
human.
my face. My cheeks hurt from smiling
Then
at...
she's an ordinary
Gah,
magician. not a
yeah.
witch. If she tries to trick me again, I'll crush her and be done with it.
Now, I will say, as a Symphonia player, I am not used to my protagonist being so cold.
Yeah.
Because, like, no matter what Lloyd did, like, he killed a lot of people, don't
He
get me wrong.
still, like, cares about the people in his immediate vicinity
Yeah,
even
and
in the beginning.
he was still kind of a joyous doof.
Not very book smart.
Kind of a doofus.
Like,
but
what was that one
generally
skit
nice.
where Rain was, like, super shocked he could use a word right correctly?
Oh, yeah.
I know it was, some kind of, like, word to do with greedy, but I can't remember the exact word.
Yeah.
It was, the old man who wanted, like, a shit ton of money for a relic or something.
Yeah. I don't remember.
Oh, what was it? Oh, I want to know the word, because I remember Rain was like, "Oh my god, Lloyd, you can use that word properly." And he was like, "Well, yeah, of course I can. I didn't know you studied that much."
Right. Because he was like the kid who slept in class.
Yeah.
Like, he's that trope. He's that anime trope.
And does it standing up.
Yeah.
And,
Up. It's a good boy.
yeah, Ben Diskin.
This one. He's a demon.
Get ready.
Oh, we got quiet.
Oh, sorry.
So, I love how Lloyd's reasoning for using two swords is that it makes him twice as strong. That was his, like, flawed logic, and I
Yep.
remember Kratos' reaction is just silent disappointment.
Yep.
He's
I use two swords because it makes me twice as strong.
Ships
And
the
like
blades
Kratos is
already.
like, sword and shield,
Exorcist
kid.
knives.
Like that's how you do it.
Claim
Mm-hmm.
Stormhowl.
Stormhowl? That sword we found?
He just drops his knives.
Where? Do you have it? Please tell me.
It's in a storage room.
I love him.
Down below.
Down below? You have my thanks.
Bye,
He just
mister.
runs off.
He's an odd demon. If things settle down, we'll miss our window. Hurry.
Okay, here we go again.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Sharpshooter's Ventide.
But I guess we'll be back in a quick minute.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see what Ben Diskin's character has to offer.
Yeah,
Um,
here's a skit.
oh, there is a skit.
Stormhowl.
Always gotta watch it.
Could that demon be
What is it?
Who is he?
nothing? That demon swordsman was just strange.
He was.
He
That's
was
also
so
true.
full of fury.
Most
But
of
when
Ben
you started
Diskin's
talking
characters
about
are.
that sword,
Ben Diskin's characters
his
are
manner
always quirky
changed
and fun,
completely.
and I
Don't think too
love
much
them.
about it.
I loved him
He's
as
a
Joseph
demon after
Joestar.
all.
He was very
The
good. It
prisoners
was
here
very
are all
good.
so unusual. Except for you.
Yeah,
Forget
you're not
it. I
unusual.
don't care what a
You
Moloch thinks of me.
antisocial, like, fairly sociopathic lady.
I do like, it's not unnecessary, like, plot twist with Ceres later on, but I do like it.
I don't actually know what that is.
You can infer it as soon as she dies, but you get concrete evidence of it much later on in the game in an optional side quest. Like, it's explicitly spelled out.
Gotcha. Hey, thank you. Please go down.
We're finished here. Let's hurry on.
Because there is a
Getting
reason
out of here comes
she's
first.
betraying Artorias.
Yeah. So I mastered a skill, so let's change this to this. Hey, there's a bunch of bodies over there. I probably shouldn't go that way.
The tower should be
Who wants to
just
talk
ahead.
about dead bodies?
Who wants to talk about murder?
Yay!
God, that's such an amazing video.
Hi, I'm Daisy's.
Yeah.
I believe that's the Sapphire cover.
I believe
the,
so.
The fan above the comic.
Even more idiots.
Speaking of Exorcists, I just caught up on Blue Exorcist.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So I've only seen the anime, I haven't read it. And I know the anime kind of like
Wasn't as good.
fucked up.
Well, it's because they weren't far in the series. It had only been out a couple years at that point.
So they just kind of like did what they did with Soul Eater and the original Hellsing, where they were
And the
just
original
like,
Full
fuck
Metal
it.
Alchemist.
Yeah.
Prisoners or time is short.
It's
We
good.
need to
They've
get down to
gotten
the
explanations for more background about how Satan works, how the relationship between Father Fujimoto and the mother of the twins,
Uh-huh.
how she became pregnant with Satan's child in the first place.
They fucked.
Well, yes, but I feel like it seemed almost unconsensual.
Oh, okay.
Like, it wasn't a thing where she probably consented, but not in a way that I would say is proper.
Gotcha.
Like, it wasn't sound of mind consent.
Okay. That's kind of a racy subject.
I think she was thoroughly depressed at the time, it felt like, when I was
The
reading it. I
path
can't
has
remember, I read that
collapsed.
specific chapter
That
several
rope
months ago
won't do
now.
any
Okay.
good here.
Yeah, that's a tough subject.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I hope they tackled it.
Wait.
Graciously?
You're not seriously going to
It was
try
as
are you?
well as
He fell
a
further
shonen
than
manga
this
can
by the
do.
shrine.
Yeah,
I mean, it wasn't done in an offensive way, I don't think.
that's good.
And I might even be remembering it completely wrong.
Yeah. Well, that is entirely true, because I can't remember what I did last week, let alone, like, what I read a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is how you make a character badass. Ready? You're gonna see something that's absolutely ridiculous. Her shoulder shouldn't be
I
like
see
that.
You were truly committed to this.
That's probably not healthy. And popped it back in herself.
Fact is, I don't think most people in that situation wouldn't even know how to do that.
Exactly. No.
You're strong.
Like, it's
I
not something
would
she
almost
realistically
think you
should
made
know
an
unless
oath.
she's had experience doing it in prison
It's a
before.
ritual
Which
that
there is
grants
actually
special
quite a
power.
chance that there was,
Take
so...
lives
Yeah,
by certain
'cause
restrictions.
Every day they would
harsher
send
the
monsters to her to try and kill her.
greater the power one may
Prison
command.
fight.
Slash
In a very
give
real
her food.
sense, an oath is a sort of curse, right?
Oh, and later in a
Well,
skit,
guess
it's revealed that, like,
You're the
every
ones who
demon
fix it.
has a downside.
I am aware. That is why I
And it's
chose
actually
you.
it's actually pretty interestingly done. Hey, it's a wolf.
A werewolf.
And he dude.
Come
Look at
on,
he dude.
really?
Prinny, what are you doing here?
Gotta get this.
I actually haven't played a Disgaea game, but I know what a Prinny is. It's
Yeah.
all that fucking matters.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a little like penguin demon, and it's basically every soul that goes to hell gets turned into a Prinny at first, and then they get like out of it or something.
Okay.
That might also be super wrong.
Are you
They're
sure?
also like
This way
they're like
leads to
the
main
toads or
entrance.
Goombas of that
If
universe,
they know you're here,
Oh, gotcha.
they'll have
Okay.
found your ship by now.
and they
guards
say
expect us
dude,
at
but
the
they
rear,
always spell it
not
as
the
DOOD.
Nice. Of course. That's very silly.
Mm-hmm.
We're almost there.
Okay, here we go.
enough.
I think we're just about done with the tutorial madness.
I had no idea.
'Cause I think
an
this is the
exorcist
last,
praetor
like,
had
big
been assigned to
tutorial.
this island.
Um,
You surprise me, Ceres.
There's also a pretty good animated cutscene, I think, here?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure with,
Lord Artorias request this?
he's an anime pretty boy.
On my
Ow,
own.
ow, ow.
You okay?
Yeah, I stretched and I started getting a muscle cramp.
And yet,
You know what happens to pretty boys like that in prisons like this right here, huh?
Yeah,
Hold on.
they get eaten.
Praetor is far more dangerous
They get
than an
destroyed.
orc.
They get
A lot
They're-
of subterfuge.
their buttholes pounded
And
by
besides,
fellow
We
men.
can't overpower this one.
I would not want to be a
Our
pretty
goal was
man
hopeless to
in
begin with.
prison.
you're a
Yeah,
demon, but still
but I don't know if that's
So I'll
a
show you
nice
respect.
stereotype anymore.
I'm
That's
Oscar
true.
I think,
Artorias,
like,
Praetor of the Abbey of the Holy
this is a
Midland
joke.
Empire.
There we go.
Yeah.
Who might
So,
you
just
be?
so, if somebody watches this, they're not like,
All right.
ew, that's so
Graceless
untactful
demon
or
is that.
something.
Fuck 'em. Comedy exists on the border of offensive.
Yeah, I just don't want to
Lord
get
Artorias
canceled.
himself taught me the ways of purification. How
Okay,
will
I'm gonna
you
kill this guy
fare
first.
against them?
He's casting. He's casting! Gotta kill the caster first. Always kill the caster first. That and the white mage.
Don't fuck with the white mage.
You fuck with the white mage if they're against you, though.
That's true.
Ow. This guy's really got a lot of HP. Do you think this is a winnable fight?
Anything
Actually,
is winnable if you try hard enough.
it is actually. This is a fight that, like. Let's see. Dang it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Whoop! This is just one of those. There we go.
It's like
It just
you get the
takes a
first
really
bit of
long
it
time.
done. And those guys you killed are up and okay.
Spend a month
Despite the fact that I killed them. This guy's like, I'm gonna get you. Look at me. I'm gonna get you.
feelings to control the tide of battle.
That sounds like somebody we know.
Reason.
What was that guy? He had a bunch of maxims. He ended up betraying our main character. He looks like a poofy douche.
I don't know. Artorias.
That's his name.
Also, poof is a not so good thing to call someone either, John. So
I didn't mean to. That was my bad. I often forget that that is a derogatory term. So my apologies. I did not mean it.
I'm not. I don't care because I purposely did the prison joke, so
Yeah.
I don't have an excuse.
I
You do.
care because, like, as I was saying it, I was like, oh crap, this isn't a good word. Ah, fuck. Like, I was specifically like, god damn it, John, you need to do better. So I apologize. Want to make sure that that's known. Oh no, bloody
My wounds
hanged.
were fatal. Please, consume me.
Consume
I'm
Prilosec.
not about to. My form is bound.
Hi,
By an
Larry.
oath
How
whose
are
price is
you?
my life. The time has
Prilosec
come.
is what you worship.
Fitting in my form will grant you
Oh,
Sorry.
Game Grumps
the strength to press
references.
forward.
Hey, that's a funny one.
Yes, go
And they
on,
said
you did
consume,
help
so there was a natural, like,
Why?
line of
A
thought
flame
there.
burns in my heart,
I'm
too.
trying not to do it as much.
A flame
But
I
that was a
cannot
funny
quench,
joke.
no matter how hard I
Funny
try.
joke.
Just like
There you go.
felt.
Two can play at the Game Grumps reference game,
This is
John.
Luffy's. That
It's
is
her
why I
comb.
cannot abide it.
No wonder her hair looks so messy.
This frozen world. This
She's been stuck in a
frozen-
prison cell without comb for so long. My goodness.
3 years.
I'm just
Goodness gracious, they didn't even give her comb. How dare they? That's how you know they're truly evil.
before my life.
Didn't give her
fades.
any hair
Do
care
it now.
products. Oh, what is wrong with me?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Squelch.
Another just like
I offer
stunning
no apology or thanks.
animated cutscene.
I need neither. Our wishes.
So if any of you have played, I think it's Blaze Blue.
Are one
They have
and the
She's-
same.
She actually is very similar to Ragna the Blood Edge now that I think about it.
yeah.
Treasure
But Blaze
those
Blue
days.
touts that like their most recent game
You and I.
was they
And our
purposefully made it appear
Yeah, so-
2D, but all
I
of
don't
the
know if you
models
picked up
are
on that,
3D.
but have you seen what she's saying right there?
Yes, it's It's her sister.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah. But that's how it looks to me. I don't know if it looks that way to you, but it definitely appears that like these are actually 3D models, but like they are presented in a 2D way.
That would make sense for it, yeah.
Just based on like specifically whenever you see them move, like it appeared like it looks like a 3D model moving. I don't know. I might be totally wrong.
It might be. I wouldn't know. I'm not.
It
not an animator.
It just looks a lot like that Blaze Blue game where like they were 2D but 3D. So her sister was one of those like weird angel guys?
Reincarnated into one.
Okay.
Because that is a thing.
And now she's a ring.
Sorcerer's Ring. You know, the thing that's in basically every Tales game.
Except it doesn't function the same in this one. I think. I may have just been an idiot and not actually paid attention to how it works. It's a Dargon!
Move! If you don't...
I'm a Dargon!
Yeah, and dragons are what Malak turn into if they're corrupted by malevolence.
Gotcha. Battle tutorial. The Sorcerer's Ring attained from devouring Ceres enables you to use Break Souls.
R2.
Once they have been unlocked for a character, these powerful arts can be unleashed by holding right trigger while controlling 3 or more souls. Blah, blah, blah. It does a lot of stuff. So, like, for instance, I can infinite combo now, but if I get up to 3, if I get 3 in a row without a pause, I use an ultimate attack and it's essentially wasted. The problem with her Break Soul is that as it is active, she takes damage.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, there is no real reason to not just, like, spam the combo until you have, like, a healing member.
Yeah.
Because, like, otherwise, like, what's the point?
High risk, high reward.
Yeah.
Like Bravely Default.
And, like,
which
don't
is
get
a
me
really
wrong,
good
it
series.
does a lot of damage, but, like,
Not necessarily worth it.
yeah, it doesn't do a ton. Like, the final hit does a lot of damage, but, like, it's very, it can be very hit or miss, because, like, if it, like, for instance, I think each break is specific to the type of enemy you're fighting, so, like, they're good against that one, so if you kill it with the combo ahead of time, then that combo ends, and the finishing combo ends up hitting something else, and is essentially wasted.
But I can't let a nasty demon like you roam freely now, can I?
Okay, I have a question about the whole demon exorcist stuff.
You can give Artorias my regards.
I understand that it's corruption, but it's been 3 years, and now they're treating, like, humanoid demons as... Is this a racist? Like, is it supposed to be a racism analog?
I don't think so, or at least not intentionally, because it's something that happens because of negative emotions in both specific species, both Malak and human.
Okay.
And negative emotions just trigger the change.
Okay.
It's an inherent part of any given living being
Yeah.
to turn into something like that. It's just a matter of the trigger, so to speak, being pulled.
Okay.
Like the Red Moon thing is a massive trigger that basically puts everyone closer to becoming one.
Finally, someplace that might not be a death trap.
Hey, it's the
When we
best character
tumbled
again.
from the tower, I thought, this is it, Magilou. This is the end.
It would have been less risky if you hadn't suddenly appeared and jumped on my back. Oh, hey, it's you.
That sword's way bigger than it looked in the picture.
Owl is back in my care. Hope Rodon gets it. At your service. This blade is my life. I owe you a great debt. One I vow to repay.
Yes, she's a peach and a model citizen. Can we get our move on? I think they're just about done massacring the rioters.
The docks are just ahead. Give me a hand.
Level up. And all of my equipment is now mastered.
Nice.
Provides the ability for equipment to trigger random skills which restore HP.
There is an interesting greater scope villain for both this game and Zestiria.
Oh, yeah?
Because the Malachim descended upon the Earth, and when they did so, the ones that decided not to descend made a bet saying, hey, we bet you can't live with humans in peace, and they rigged the fucking game.
Sorry. Can we just admire how dramatic she is?
Yeah.
The weather's as crummy as my mood, and she just falls over, and she's like, I give up.
Which is why I kind of hope Tales of Arise is a continuation of these two games, of this and Zestiria.
That would be cool. It would mean I need to play the Zestiria.
Because, like I said, the big, like, greater scope, we fucked everything over by making a deal you couldn't win.
Yeah.
They haven't been dealt with, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
So it's rot in a jail cell or rot in a fish tummy. Well, guess it's your lucky day, fishies.
She's wonderful.
I'm coming for
She's
you.
so over the top.
Victorious.
Oh, yeah. That's why she's wonderful. She's a ham like me. Alright.
You don't look like a ham.
I'm a smoked ham. I'm a steamed ham. Steamed hams.
The deepest of lore.
Deepest of lore.
John is actually a sentient, talking, steamed ham.
Yep. Took a long time for me to develop
with
hands.
Psychic powers, I was going to say. He has psychic powers. Don't let him trick you into thinking he has hands. He doesn't. It's psychic powers.
Oh yeah, the controller's floating above me right now.
Don't know how you can see, but some questions are better left unanswered.
I see through the ham bone.
Luffy says
That's why I'm like facing the TV right now.
Moloch. Stay back.
Time to kill Birdie. Foggy. Gotta do it.
Yeah.
It's fucking spam.
That's how the game works, to a degree.
Yeah, up until like you can really start taking advantage of elemental weaknesses, it's just kind of like
You really are a box
blah,
of
blah, blah,
horrors,
blah.
aren't ya?
Sorry. If I had a weapon, I would have helped. I promise.
What?
You're wearing
Have one on your back.
Oh, nah, I can't use this. Sorry. Long
Oh, and that's right, he
story.
tossed his fucking daggers aside in the
Yep.
prison.
Rat? Scampered off somewhere.
I forgot he did that.
You want to be scampering off yourself.
He's a special kind of
My
dumb.
debt
Yeah,
not
he
yet
is.
repaid. Until it is,
Like
I will
the
not
Vike
leave your side.
from
I can
Fire
hardly
Awakening.
scamper
Yeah.
off without knowing
Forgot his
from whence I'm
axe.
scampering.
Yeah,
We're
he
lost,
also
stranded
reminds me of
shipwrecked
Lloyd.
survivors.
He's
No
just
He
like
does kind of.
he's kind of got that
Like,
attitude.
Slightly
I expect this might
unhinged
come in handy.
Lloyd.
Yeah,
A map?
Unhinged
Was that
Japanese
left by the
Lloyd.
child?
yeah. I do love his outfit,
Looks to me
It's a
like
really
we're in
nice
Northgate.
outfit.
and I love him in these skits.
Then if
Like,
we're
I
to
love
reach
the art of him
capital
in these
Midgard,
skits. It's really
no
good.
choice
Yeah.
but to patch up our ship.
What are your plans once you reach Logris? Something worth breaking out of prison
So, oh,
for.
yeah, that's it. A lot of the city names change in between games too. And you don't, like, one of the big cities in the other game, I don't think you ever visit. You might?
Yeah,
There's a city called Hell
No,
Awaits
it's not even
nearby.
made at that point, I
Can't
don't think.
promise there much for
Like, Logris, I
conversation,
think,
but
becomes
we'll find food
Pendrago.
and ship right there.
okay.
I think that's what the change is. It might have been a different change, but it becomes a major, important city in Zestiria, which is not the next game, it's the previous game.
Yeah.
But chronologically, it's the next game.
Velvet, you know that kid? I thought I heard you call him by name.
No, I don't know any Malachim. Not
I-
anymore.
Anymore?
She
What?
is just like an imp.
Well, whoever
Yeah,
he
she
She's
is.
just a
there's
troublemaking
something different
imp.
about him, that's for sure.
You can say that again. Using healing arts on a demon without being
So
ordered to?
silly.
And he stole that compass, too. For being an exorcist Moloch, he's a greedy little imp.
Oh,
Well,
you're
we
one to
did
talk
help
about
ourselves
being
to a
an
certain
imp.
map of his,
Yeah.
so-
I consider
I am
myself
not-
an
Gremlin
island of
suits
virtue in
her
this
better,
sea of
actually.
wickedness.
She's a
I
goblin.
suppose.
Nah, I think
Come on,
Gremlin
it's
suits
not
it
funny
more.
if you
The
agree
personality
with
is
me.
totally
You
Gremlin.
think?
Yeah.
So this
Like
is
if
how
she,
escaped
if you were to put her in a
prisoners
modern day,
behave.
she would be MLG gaming like Gremlin, munching on Doritos, drinking Mountain Dew and
Oh,
Red Bull.
yeah.
That would be Magilou. Magilou?
Yeah. I can agree with that.
Skit.
Another
Magilou,
skit.
Your way of speaking is as strange as your appearance.
Hey, I'm a witch. I must project a proper age and dignity.
What
I have an image to
dignity?
maintain.
Yeah.
Self-improvement in all things, I suppose.
Ugh.
So what's the difference between a
Oh, I just gotta
spellcaster
get
and a witch?
comfortable. I'm not comfy
There
all
are
of a sudden.
many.
There we go.
But mainly it's a matter of nuance. It's like the difference between being frugal and being miserly.
Ah, so a
Uh.
spellcaster is useful and a witch isn't. Is that it? So I guess that makes you a
Fucking
witch right
burn.
You wound me. You're one to talk, Mr. Self-Improvement. Your words cut deeper than these northern winds.
I love her.
I love her delivery. Her delivery might be the reason I like her so much.
If you were to know her in person, she'd probably be infuriating.
Oh, for sure. Okay, so I think
Did you save? I can't remember.
I'm about to.
Okay.
I think at this point,
It's safe to call it.
no, because he doesn't appear for a while. But I will, we will come back and do the combat encounters, but I think I'm just gonna run past as many as I can.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the wind, it bites! How can you stand wearing that garb? It doesn't seem
That's a
humanly
really good
possible.
point, but then again...
Said I was human.
Oh, yeah, that would explain it.
Yeah.
It's like the servants don't get hot or cold in Fate thing.
Yeah.
Although they can still be affected by magical hot and cold.
Okay. Can't avoid all of them. Inevitably, I'm going to get into a couple of fights, which, like...
That always happens. And it's part of the game. It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
I think, at least.
I just don't want to spend so much time on this tutorial section, because, like, we're already almost 2 hours in.
Come on, really?
And I don't want you guys to just have to watch me play. Like, I want to get to the co-op stuff.
Yeah.
Running. But yeah, like, if we have to, we'll make this, like, an extra long super thing. But, like, I don't want it to go, like, 3 hours, is what, essentially, I'm saying. I want to get
about to 2, yeah.
Yeah, I want to get to the point within 3 hours. Like, I don't want to go so long that we end up having to, like, do a bunch of stuff to just, like, speed it up. Like, if we have to, we may...
Really?
We may cut some stuff just because, like, goddamn, it's so long. Like, I think our first 2 episodes were good, but we may be able to cut a little bit from episodes 2.
Yeah.
Just to kind of make it...
Why was a thing of rosemary growing on a cliff in a frozen wasteland?
God freaking...
Well, it's because you're trying to pick up every item, I think.
Yeah,
at this
because I
point.
have an item problem.
But you also don't want to fight everything.
But Teddy, I got a problem with items. I need them.
Come on, really?
I need them in my inventory. Fuck. Okay, screw it.
And see what your hubris has gotten you.
Run for my life. There we go. Okay. Now I'm gonna run over here
Towards the pig person.
with the piggy.
So nice to be free again. Able to move
That
these
was an
bones
auto
around
skit.
like I want.
So, Rokuro, what got you all chained up in that mold hole?
Ties to home. It's complicated.
Oh!
God, I
Are
love
you
Ben
really
Diskin's
sure you wanna
delivery
be
too.
taking on
Like, he
further
sounds so
debts?
sorrowful there.
It's a teaching of House Rangetsu. Pay what you owe.
Well, what a civilized family you've got.
Were you in for long?
3 years, maybe. That's why I know so little about the state of the world.
Oh gosh, me too! Art-wielding Malakim! I've never seen such a thing! How much else have I missed? Used to be witches who had a monopoly on charms and hexes. Can you even comprehend what this'll do to business?
I don't know.
Should I even ask why you were in prison?
Bagged for unlicensed witchcraft. It was a tale of betrayal most wicked and foul! Care to hear more? You'll cry, I'll laugh, emotions will touch the rafters!
No, thank you.
I love her.
I love her too. She's so over the top.
She is a wild card. We'll go back there when we get Okuro.
No, I'm in so
I
much
am-
trouble, so much trouble. Won't somebody
The cats.
help
Yeah,
a kitty
I-
out? Meow.
Which are also
Oh,
in like
look,
every Tales
another
game.
weirdo.
Yeah,
That thing talks?
these ones are really
What if
annoying
it's a
though.
cat demon?
Really?
Yeah.
Simmer down, big
Like,
man. She's just a cat.
More annoying than any other
seen
time
one in a
they've
good
showed up,
little
which is like
while.
every game.
Yeah.
Cats?
Well, in this
no.
one they
Is that
talk.
different from a regular cat somehow?
Well, they talk in the other
It's
ones from what I remember.
complicated. Cats are a mysterious
Yes.
bunch. Just
But I don't think
think
they
of
were
them as a
voice
special
acted in the
kind
other
of
ones.
Moloch.
They might not
Sort
have
of.
been.
At least
That
not
works
the
for
ones
me.
I'm familiar
understand that
with.
They're hard to understand, at least.
Hey, I don't suppose you happen to
God.
be carrying any
Right?
cat spirits.
I told you, man.
That voice is
this.
Grating.
That's just like
Disturbing.
What I found at Titania.
More like it than made. Disturbing with the character it's coming from.
Yeah.
Could say they're kind of like our souls to us.
cat spirits, huh?
Nom nom nom.
Sometimes we call them kitten caboodles too.
It's so bad.
It's really bad.
Then how about kitty clumps?
Oh god, that sounds like litter.
Yeah.
Anyway, one night we were having a feast so meowvelous, our souls developed
Oh
songs.
no.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why I
pretty
need your
bad.
help to find the cat spirits
Oh,
and use
it's
them
bad.
to meowsipate my friends.
You meowsipate? Really?
It means to use cat spirits to free cats who are locked away in cats' boxes like these here. Meow.
Like there's no need to end a sentence in that.
Here you'd
No.
say apesipate.
There's not.
This one would be edogsipate. And finally,
Phew, I'm free, meow.
see?
It's real hard.
By that logic, shouldn't it be ecatsipate?
Wow, you're way more clever than you look. For real. I guess I totally underestimated
It sounds so condescending too.
It's got scattered
Like-
fur and wide, and so many sad cats are trapped without them.
They're almost like Tingle bad.
Cat
Yeah.
spirits and rescue our poor cloth
Fortunately,
brothers and
Tingle hasn't
sisters,
been
meow.
voiced. Yet.
And why should I?
Please, think of the cats.
You know, cats have weird and mysterious powers. There's a good chance we might benefit by having them in our dead.
Which is why you
We'll make
collect
it
as
worth
many
your
cat
while,
souls
I
as you can find.
promise. And
Though
if
I
you
will
sell
say,
them,
so
they might
far,
put a curse
every
on
cat's
us.
chest I've opened has just given me a
That has
cosmetic
been known to
item.
happen,
I'm like,
meow.
are you fucking serious?
If we're doing all this traveling anyway, why not help them on the side?
Just remember that it's on the side.
Cat spirits. Wrong controller.
You had the Xbox One.
Yep. Not entirely on purpose, just because I'm an idiot. Okay, here we go.
And it was right now. 10-gallon hat.
Yep. And so, for instance, you can go...
Oh, I know how that works. Take that shit off.
Okay. How do I take it off? Where's the button?
Remove.
Square. There we go.
Yeah.
And I bet, like, if you wear... Like, I bet they have some sort of benefit, because, like, Tales is one of those games where, of course, something like that would have a benefit.
Mhm.
But, yeah.
And after this, do you want to call it an episode and then start up again?
Yeah!
Exorcists.
Well, that's just inconsiderate. Word of the prison break couldn't have traveled
She's
so quickly.
constantly posing. I love
somehow
her.
doubt they'll just
She's
let
so
us in
bizarre.
looking the way we do.
Oh,
And she's on an adventure.
Yeah.
I apologize about earlier.
Look at the tiny
Didn't mean
boy.
to steal this.
He's a
He's
tiny
a very
good boy.
nice boy.
The compass.
Look at the goodest of boys.
Look at his idiot hair.
Yeah.
You okay
He's
with
a coconut head.
He could be working for the exorcists.
I'm
Yeah,
following
kinda.
him,
Is he your dessert?
if necessary.
Ew.
That is
Ew.
not phrased the best. Yeah.
I am on a journey to try and get to the point where we can actually start Co-op Friday.
Welcome back to Magilou's Bizarre Adventure.
Magilou's Bizarre Adventure. I love her. She's strange and therefore fun.
There's a ladder.
Always save.
Snake Eater.
Save at every save point.
And some of the ladders in Souls games are long enough to sing that whole song on.
Oh, for sure. Especially in Symphonia and those, like, where it was just like...
I said Souls game, but yeah, there are quite a few in Symphonia now that I think of.
God damn it, that's what I meant.
I made the same mistake earlier on when you were talking about your friend.
Yeah.
And you brought up Tales series, and I thought you said Souls series because it was on the brain.
Mm-hmm.
Flamestone.
Also known as Melchionite, a rare mineral only found in Northgand. Mix it with sulfur and you get explosives. Mix it with oil and you get fuel.
Sounds dangerous. If it's
I love
true.
that expression on her. The like,
it's your
ding!
call.
Looks like the boy got
The
away.
Sailor Moon-esque
Well,
pose.
We're in the city now.
Well, then let's scout for the Maritime Guild. Whoever's in charge of all these storehouses must have their hands in the shipping trade and
Yeah.
shipbuilding.
That
And we
makes
could
sense.
Use a true sailor if we can find one.
Now that's a plan I endorse. We dodged the sea's murderous grasp this time, but who's to say our luck will hold?
We should look for some weapons too, if I'm to be any use in a fight.
You're still wearing one.
Yeah.
Not an option.
Can you please explain?
You haven't reached Social Link rank 7, though, John.
Social Link, go!
Please afford.
There we go.
The, part from the Hi, I'm Daisy comic.
Yeah. Love that comic.
That's amazing. And in the Sapphire dub, Aaron Hansen plays Kanji.
Kanji, yeah. So good. So good. Pick that up. Pick this up. Listen to these
When
kids.
I grow up, I'm gonna be an exorcist. Me too. I want to protect my mommy and daddy.
Hold up. Exorcists are warriors who protect the whole world from
Exorcists,
demons.
as
You
far
can't
as
just
we
protect
know,
your
are
parents.
bad
You gotta
people.
protect everyone.
Oh, that
Yeah, I
sounds
love how
really
they throw you
hard.
into the perspective of somebody who
It
is like
is.
truly
And it's
fucked by
precisely
this
because the
organization.
exorcists are working so hard
And
that
then
we
like
look up to
everyone
them.
else you meet is like, oh man, the Exorcists sure are great, aren't they? Oh
They're
man, they're
treated
good
like
people.
heroes.
I like them a
I
lot.
suppose
They
to
keep me
normal
safe.
people,
Yada yada
they
yada.
are.
And you're like, fuck. I'm supposed to hate these people. Just
That's how I'm feeling currently, like, in, like, Blue Exorcist. Which I'll come back to again because it's good.
it is really
Um,
good. I need to actually read it though.
Yeah, it's... I would recommend it. I think it's a good series.
I just have so many things I need to read. What's down here? More spirit balls.
Oh god, balls.
Yeah.
I love them balls.
God.
Another Hi, I'm Daisy reference for you guys.
Yeah, love that video. So since well, I guess we could probably mash it up because we're very close. If we
There's a
have to
group
make
of
this one a little
sailors.
shorter, we can just
Is
kind of
that
add
the
it to
guild?
the end of something.
Oh,
Yeah, we can
hey,
do that.
Weapon shop looks promising.
We can add it on the
Good luck with the shipwright search.
actual episode.
Yeah.
Boys, poor creatures.
Episode 2.
can't be separated from
Yeah.
their favorite toys, can they?
It's true.
Okie dokie smoky.
Is this a shipping guild?
Damn that dial! What does he think he's doing by trying to resist?
That's
We
not
wouldn't
what
be
I
in this mess
asked.
If he were dead.
Excuse me.
I asked if
We
this
need
was
a
a shipping
shipment.
guild, and you were like,
Sorry,
damn that
can't.
dial, and I'm like, I
What
don't know
makes
who
you
you're
say
talking
that?
about, dude.
Guild business is currently suspended. By the order of Exorcist Teresa of the Abbey.
Lady
Hey, it's that guy.
Number 2, did I give you permission to speak?
Well, fuck you, lady.
Yeah? Treating
Lady Teresa,
them like
how
not
long must
humans.
this punishment of
Treating them
ours
as
last?
weapons.
You know it was
Tools.
all Dial's fault, don't you, my lady?
I know Dial was the one smuggling Flamestone, but your guild, through its negligence, shares
Who is-
responsibility.
Who
The
voiced
voice
her?
actress?
This rule was set down by the
Let
Abbey
me
to
look it up.
maintain
I know that
order.
voice.
Do you disagree with it?
Tales of...
We will capture, interrogate,
And it was like
and
Lady
sentence
Therese,
Dial.
I think.
Yeah, Lady
When this
Teresa.
has been accomplished, you will be free to continue business.
She sounds so familiar. Is it Edelgard?
No, it is not. It's Brina Palencia.
Okay. Who else has she been, and why do I recognize her voice?
And
One
you,
moment.
girl. Aren't you cold dressed like that?
I've just arrived from the south. I wasn't
I'm waiting for
Because
the-
she's so lucky.
I'm waiting for the Google response.
Tony Chopper.
Okay, I recognize that.
Minetta and My Hero.
Minetta?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Thank you for your concern.
Seal Phantom Hive.
Don't know
Seal
that.
Phantom Hive. And Black Butler.
Oh, CL?
Yeah, Seal Phantom Hive.
Okay.
Juvia, Loxer, and Fairy Tale.
Love it. That's where I recognize it.
My. So this is how the Abbey flexes its muscle. Hmm?
I didn't know that it was the same voice
Roll these
actress
days.
for her.
I see how
for
things
CL.
stand.
Yeah.
If I catch
And,
the style person, you can
And
repair
Juvia.
my
I didn't know they
ship,
were the same
right?
person.
Yeah,
Sure,
I didn't either.
But I warn you, he's a demon.
She's a great
He
voice
escaped
actress,
after
though.
killing a bunch of soldiers
Love
who
her.
tried to capture him. Can't be done without an exorcist.
be done without an exorcist.
He's from a small village outside the city. If you're doing this, I'd imagine that's a good place to start searching.
We
He's a
asked
brute
for
with
your
the head
help.
of a lizard. I'd prepare for bloodshed. Hey,
Dude,
anything could happen.
fuck you.
It's best to keep our options open.
He has a point.
Yeah.
While you wait, find us a good navigator.
Because clearly the exorcists aren't helping them.
That's true. That's definitely true.
I wonder what darling Rokuro's got up to in the meantime.
Let's check in on him at the weapon
Who
shop.
voices her?
Magilou?
Yeah.
Let me look it up as well.
Thank you.
Found a real good one. The blade was badly
Berseria.
rusted, but once I polished it up, it turned out to have a fine
Magilou.
edge.
I can scarcely believe something
Erica
of that
Lindbeck.
quality was languishing
Okay.
in my bargain
Yep,
bin.
okay.
You've taught me quite a lesson. The weapon is yours as payment.
My thanks.
So you'll help us out.
Of course. How did your errand fare? I see. So we're hunting a reptilian demon called Dial, are we?
We'll check out his hometown first.
Have fun, you kids!
You aren't coming along?
I'm afraid I've got bigger fish to fry at the moment. That little matter of tracking down my betrayer.
I love her.
Besides, if I stick around, I'm
I
not
can't
so
wait
sure
to
I
see what
wouldn't wind up as
happens with her
someone's midnight
character.
snack.
Just, I'm very excited.
My palate has standards. High standards.
All the more reason to skedaddle!
I love her. And guys,
So we'll
that is
plop
the
this
official.
on the end. Yeah, well, this is the official end of episode 2.
Yep.
We thought it was going to be 3, but guess what? It isn't.
It ended up taking a little less time than we thought, so I'm going to head over to a save point, save really quick, and we will see you all in the next one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.